Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli amma ba'd. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Good morning to everyone and welcome to our morning segment, Morning Tea, Talaqqi and Tadabbur, where we will recite a few verses from the Al-Quran and reflect upon the verses that we have recited, inshallah. So for today, this morning, inshallah, we will recite two pages from the Al-Quran, pages 6 and 7 in the Mus'haf, which is verses 30 till verse 48 from Surah Al-Baqarah. And afterwards, we will ponder upon one or two verses that we have read, inshallah. We start with reciting Surah Al-Fatiha first. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى واستكبر وكان من الكافرين وقلنا يا آدم اسكن أنت وزوجك الجنة وكلا منها رغدا حيث شئتما ولا تقربا هذه الشجرة فتكونا من الظالمين فأزلهما الشيطان عنها فأخرجهما مما كانا فيه وقلنا اهبطوا بعضكم لبعض عدو ولكم في الأرض مستقر ومتاع إلى حين فتلقى آدم من ربه كلمات فتاب عليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم قلنا اهبطوا منها جميعا فإما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن تبع هداي فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأوفوا بعهدي أوف بعهدكم وإياي فارهبون وآمنوا بما أنزلت مصدقا لما معكم ولا تكونوا أول كافر به ولا تشتروا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا وإياي فاتقون ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واركعوا مع الراكعين أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو ربهم وأنهم إليه راجعون يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها شفاعة ولا يؤخذ منها عدل ولا هم ينصرون صدق الله العظيم. Alhamdulillah, so we have just recited verses 30 up till verse 48 from Surah Al-Baqarah, and a few verses that we can ponder upon, inshallah, is the first verse that we have read, okay, verse 30, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts by informing the angels, okay, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions to the angels that He has created on this earth Khalifah. So, and Khalifa is not narrowed down to the Prophet Adam alayhi salam only. Okay, whereas it encompasses the whole of mankind. Okay, as mentioned in the continuation of the verse, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. Okay, which means the angels asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how can you put someone there on earth who will cause damage and bloodshed. Okay, and this is the general characteristic of mankind. Okay, so from this verse, we can contemplate and ponder upon that as mankind, we are created and put forth on this earth as Khalifa. Okay, our role is to be a Khalifa. So the question begs, what is a Khalifa? So Al-Imam Fakhruddin Ar-Razi in his tafsir mentions that a Khalifa, okay, هو الذي يفصل بين الحق والباطل, which means a Khalifa is one that um, differentiates, okay, or separates between the good and the bad. So from this statement, there are two viewpoints. One, the personal viewpoint, and the other is the social viewpoint. Okay, so the personal viewpoint is, in terms of being a Khalifa, is we ourselves, we strive to do good and also to abstain from doing anything bad. That's from the personal viewpoint. Personal viewpoint, number one. Then from the social viewpoint, okay, we invite others to do good and abstain from doing bad things. Okay, so that is what being a Khalifa means. Okay, we strive ourselves personally to do good and stay away from the bad things. And not only that, we also, from a social viewpoint, we invite others to do good and abstain from doing bad things. Okay, so that is one thing that we can ponder upon as humans. Okay, we have to have this characteristic as a Khalifa. It doesn't mean only the leaders or those in the front line have to have this characteristic. It encompasses the whole of mankind. Okay, all of us need to have this characteristic in us, being a Khalifa, which is to do good, abstain from doing bad things, and at the same time we invite others to do so. Inshallah. Another verse that we can contemplate upon from the ones that we have read is verse number 45. Okay. واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين, which means seek help and solace in patience and prayer. And this will be hard for anyone but the humble. Okay. So Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala mentions here that if you are facing any hardships, facing any calamities, we should seek help and solace in two things. Number one, as-sabr, okay, patience. You should be patient in facing these hardships. And a sign of being patient is by being positive and optimistic towards these hardships that we are facing. Okay, that is a sign of patience. That is one. And number two, salah. Okay, as-salah here means prayer. Okay. Number one is patience. So number two, we constantly, during hardships, we constantly seek Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala's help through prayers, through our dua. And a dua is, of course, the weapon of a believer. Okay, where Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala constantly hears his servant's dua. So we should always make dua to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, wa innaha lakabiratun illa 'alal khashi'in. And this, okay, seeking help through patience and prayer is a hard thing to do except for those who are humble. So this is one trait of a believer that we must embody. okay, which is humility. And why of all traits humility is the one that is highlighted here in this ayah? Okay, because being humble, okay, humility is very important in a sense that one who is humble will only one who is humble will seek help. Okay, if he does not have this trait, meaning he is arrogant. Okay, so one who is arrogant will not want to seek help from others. He will only believe that, oh, I am right. I can handle this all by myself. Okay, that is being arrogant, being selfish. Whereas a humble person, okay, he knows that he is not the best person. Okay, and he will always want to seek help from others, and especially during hardship. So during hardships, he will constantly, with the humility embodied, he will constantly ask and seek from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So it all stems from humility. With humility, during hardships, we will seek solace from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through patience and prayer, inshallah. So Alhamdulillah, we suffice with these reflections of ours, inshallah. And we ask Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to make us among those who practice the characteristics of a Khalifa, inshallah, and also to constantly seek help in patience and also through prayers, and make us among those who are humble, inshallah. Ameen. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله